Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, India is united, but not quite. Don't mind these vassal civil wars within the realm. But there is one more piece of the Indian puzzle that needs to be taken. Yes, we have 100% control of the Bengal and Rajasthan. No, the Deccan Empire, I mean. There's this part. From the Arabian Empire, they hold Devon. That's the last piece of the puzzle for the final reunification of India. Reunification. I keep saying re, but as a habit of sort of liberation. So in other words, we have basically accomplished more than what Chandragupta and Ashoka Maurya would have ever done. Bharatvarsha. Well, now all we need to do is to fight the Arabian Empire to get this bit, and then we'll become Chakravarti. But not quite. That's going to take more steps. To become Chakravarti, now we have get to have a lot of money, which is, of course. But also you got to have a level devotion of 5, so you have to be a very pious person to do so. But here's the problem. Chandra isn't exactly a pious person, but he's a holy warrior. And he is a pilgrim, but he's not a wise man, because if he were, then that would be good to be a virtuous man for the time being. And I would get 2 levels of fame if this ever accomplished, but have to be religious icon. Which means I have to do many events that relates to piety. But, however, there's this. Have to get the level of fame up to 3, which I'll be spending piety, but I will gain a level of devotion as I'm faithful, working my way towards devoted servant. So this would jump up a level. So we'll get a bit ahead towards religious icon. I am 35 years old, and there's plenty of years ahead of me. And if not, then the empire will be fractured, and everything will start all over again. I like those odds. But now, let's make some money. Again, our new imperial capital is Patliputra, because it's the only area that we personally control that's right next to the Ganges in order to perform this sacred ritual, which we'll have to get up to Illustrious first, which we'll get there in no time, but we'll be saving up money for the upcoming conflict with the Arabs. And also to keep our eyes open on Mongolia. They may invade us one day. It's from within the realm. And also bearing in mind, there's this person. Which unfortunately that's a landed character from this realm way up there. So take it from us, but we can get it back in no time if they take Kundina. We'll take it in no time. If that were to ever happen. You want the Raj of Lata? You got it. Oh, that's going to take a good chunk of land, which now belongs to Gujarat. Anything for old cousin. We can have high partition, only if we can get the Crown Authority up. Only if. And that's a big if. Okay, you got it. We do have the prestige to increase the crown authority, but this is a huge empire we hold. And we're about to make gain on another. They have defended Jerusalem against the Crusaders, or lack thereof. Propose an alliance. Sure. And also soon I will be an overseer. And then I will turn my attention to learning for the rest of my life to be a theologian. Going this way. And then up that way. Then become defender of the faith. And then be a theologian for even more piety gain. Which of course it's going to take many years. Devastating insight. Maharaja Karakos. Show me the ins and outs of the vicious charges and vigorous attacks. My final test is a mock battle against him to show what I have learned. Prepare the ranks. Perhaps there's a few more things for you to learn. Reach down a hand and help me from the mud. My troops put on less than stellar showing. I must confess that you might be right. Show me again how it is you do. I got all the time in the world. You think it's enough money to last a prolonged war with the Arabian Empire? They wish to be independent. Is that so? Oh yeah, these Rajputs of Iran. Somebody knows diplomacy. Why am I my wife, of course. Alright, I believe we're ready. Look at this man. He's easily stressed. Tokajirao, my cousin. Okay, this will be a holy war. Because I dare anyone else to come join. We'll be spending a little bit of this. And plus, winning it would get us a bit more devotion. It's a small price to pay for this sort of thing. $21,000? Give me 50,000. Stop. Bring them all over there. I will start tactically seeking out enemies, if any. We'll take this objective, then we shall fight against the Arabian army if they ever come. I don't suppose you have a siege master around here. Yes, we do. Cousin. They're on here. That's for increased naval speed. We'll have communal government in 9 years. And in 8 months we'll get heraldry. And what would I switch to? Divine right, maybe. Press several of my claims single war. Yes. That's what we'll go for next. Since we have a habit of doing that. This would be a perfect opportunity for the Mongols to attack us now. Now we have absolute control. Look up here, for example. So levies in the county are changed by 5%, attacks in the county are changed by 10%. Despite the fact that the capital is full of giants. Alright, we've taken the objective now. Come up us up. We'll go deep into enemy lines. The Seuna reformation. King Krili, a prominent figure amongst the Seuna, has gathered every shaman in the land together to discuss their beliefs and establish an official doctrine of the bigot faith. These Seuna shamans have adopted a pragmatic, and balanced view of the other faiths and requesting the aid of the spirits to help guide the faith through these turbulent times. The burgeoning movement has decided not to state a religious head, preferring instead to let each shaman determine what teachings are appropriate for their own temple. It does not matter what these heathens believe. It's from the kingdom of Vajamaland, of a Finnish origin. Oh dear. So let's compare here. This is Old Seuna skull, which has communal identity, ancestor worship, and sanctity of nature. The craven, arbitrary, fickle are the sins. Brave, just, and stubborn are the virtues. And these are the crimes and whatnot. Crime doctrines, marriage doctrines, and clergy doctrines. In New Seuna, it's the same. There's no difference. But let me tell you, we consider them hostile and they consider us as evil. They live nowhere near here. Let's continue. Taking attrition. Hurry up, cousin. We would like to advance towards the Hormuz. Because it's good for the land there that we can try to resupply ourselves. Good. Peasant revolt. Pagans. It's what you need the followers of Arjun for. Alright, we'll get moving. Yeah. No, here. It's faster to go by boat. My wife, Samrajni, as the mother's with child, I should be overjoyed, but however, she's been acting strange. I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. It is hard that she would betray me like this, but how could it be if I'm not the father? Alright. I'll look into this discreetly. I just want to make damn sure that if it's true, that my brother loves you more than me. It seems that my fears have been unfounded. Despite every effort upon my spies, I found no indication that she has been unfaithful. Unfortunately, she found out about my suspicions. It's very disappointing. Of course I trusted you all along, dear. Ah, hell. I'm gonna blackmail you. You and I are in this you and my brother are in this together. I know it. I ain't stupid. You think I was born yesterday. Divine right. It'll be for 20 years. I'll be around in 20 years. I'll be sure to start creating titles. As long as we have connection to land. But again, they're distracted. So we have to wait for time to tick along. While we'll occupy a few more territories. We'll return soon. Oh, there's the Arabian army. Take over. Movement locked, time to move out. Prepare the ranks. Jai-ho! He comes right to me. Impressive, he shouts. The enemy levies standing all officially by the troops. There can be little doubt that I've understood what it means to be an aggressive attack. Faith hostility advantage plus 10. And now, enemy fatal casualties plus 25. Nothing will save Chandra but the blood of his enemies. We're coming up. This is for the piety. We shall defeat the might of the Arabian troops. And deliver a speech about unity to the crowd. We got them together. More prestige for me. There's about to be some glory to come up. Okay, where is it? Here, right next door. Okay, one more area, then you are to withdraw back to India for resupply. Good thing we brought pikemen. They do well in mountains. Especially desert mountains. Kamala Devi. Known for the dedication of faith. Well, that's due to good devotion gain. What does it mean if we execute somebody who's hostile? No gain. We don't do human sacrifices here. We're not pagans. Oh, we got enemy reinforcements this way. Wait a minute. Is that... That's him. Hold your ground. If we capture him, we gain the territory. We got him. Just what we need. Man's got no money. Okay, do the math here. That's good enough. He's got no money to ransom. So the last piece of India is now finally united. I'll gain more devotion for this. Hysterical, Samrat? You call me hysterical? What the you mean by that? You are to govern this region. Hey. Because I would prefer a small health boost of it. So, it's good to know each other a bit better. India's finally united. So when I don't... Uh-oh. I think one of the realms just left here. Is it not? Yes. Yes, it is. Well, looks like we got another holy war coming up, and this will be good for the devotion. To get us closer to Paragon of Virtue. And will be illustrious. After this war, I will take up stewardship of the sacred river, the Ganges, the Ganga. Another holy war it is. Oh damn, she's too well respected, so assassinating her won't be likely. Now they're considered superior, and will be more so if she keeps getting more levies like this. We still have the advantage, do not worry. Just needed one little area, and that's it. You sure? Yes, just one area. Okay. We'll get this handled right away. Same procedure. Yes, bring some more friends to help you out. See what happens. Can't say I blame them. Stop. A little too excessive. We're gonna go further inland, search and destroy. You will take over, and you'll follow us afterwards. Not to take them out, if we can. Any hostile or enemy army will be slain. Those who are not Hindus will be killed. This is for the devotion, about to be Paragon of Virtue. She's got a bigger boost. And this is going to help us a little bit further. Holy Warrior. I'm gonna need a new wife. I'll investigate this myself. I know who it is. Must have thought I was born yesterday. Illustrious. And I'll soon be Paragon of Virtue. I'll be much closer to becoming Chakravarti. Head to Kazakhstan, down to Bactria. Take these mounds as well. This is it. Now I'm an overseer, which means +2 martial, +2 stewardship, and more control growth. It's even faster. And you know, I need all the piety I can to become religious icon, so switch it right now. Theology focus. Faith, knowledge, the understanding of the divine means understanding the world. You want to be the rightful universal ruler? You got to know theology. We'll switch back to any military related focus in case of circumstances like Mongol invasion. It's down here. To besiege this next area. Any hostile army you see, hunt them down, even if it doesn't contribute to the war score. Because we need more devotion. If we can become Paragon of Virtue, then this will be it. Yes, this will definitely be it. As we said before, our army's purpose, search and destroy. Go to the capital, you might as well. Hey. They're going that way. Hunt them down. Somebody wants to claim the throne. Wherever it is, fun and games and over. Don't you know that I'm the rightful universal ruler? Attack! That's a hostile army, but we don't care. If one more holding the takedown, then you are to return to India for resupply until we find an enemy army. He could be anyone, but anything for devotion. No reason to be here. Turn back now. Return to Gandhar. And slay a few for us. Again, the reason I became an overseer is just to hold India with an iron grip. Despite many vassal wars, we're securing the area. Bit by bit on the piety gain of the devotion gain. So we are withdrawing now. So, for you can take this down easy and you'll be right in the path to Gandhar. We don't see an enemy army anywhere. There is no murder plot against me. Somebody wants my throne. They got a pretty good shot at it. And somebody wants to kill my wife. A good Vaishnava. I'm known as a deeply pious man. Surely my devotion to Vishnu should be good for something in this life too, and not only the next. There are a number of people who would do well to be reminded I am in the Supreme One's good graces. It's not gonna lock down the devotion, it's just, what do you want to spend on? Already illustrious, got what you need. I have been too lenient with the temple this year. Just get a little bit of money. Perhaps I should build a temple. In case if we have it, well, you will. Temples! My mother built temples. She's building the temples before she died out. I'll get even more of this. Maybe that's how they jumped up. Yes. Okay, now come on down here. We're just gonna have to stall for time now. So we're starving out now, but we're gonna be getting some supplies really fast. As long as we hold the relevant objective. Thank you. Not terribly worried. But again, you need the money for these two rituals. Yes, they're starving, but they'll be getting supplies from the farmlands of the Punjab. God damn it! Split. Move here. Just have to trim it a bit. We'll come back up here soon. We're gonna be looking for more enemies. She's ready to strike and she's getting even more levies. Where the hell does she get them? Are the swords really that good for her? Opinion of liege, yes. Yes, they do say that. She never had time to have another child. Alright, head to here. You're good, supplied enough. Let's see if we can find more to kill. I'll cover her presence. Because I want her to convert sooner or later. So that we get that holy site back under our control. Vaishnava control. One more holding should do. Check back at that area, see if it's still under our control. It's gonna end in 100, not 90, so taking one more holding will do. Enemies, take them out. Split up. We'll keep going this way. Till the end of hostilities. They're on the run. There they are. We'll meet you shortly. Hostile and enemy army. No, those are more hostile. Keep going. We want them dead. That's the real enemy. Batman's under our control, but wait for it. Get as much out of it. We're not gonna catch them, but we know they're up there. You did well. We're just gonna hunt them down until the enemy surrenders. We know you're out there. No, no, no! They're going this way. Don't you dare surrender before we get to you. "47 days. You better learn to take it. Fight with honor. If you must. We're going to take quite a bit of losses because they have the high ground, but we're going to take that high ground. Give us a very good one. Jail. No, battle, he surrendered right before it ended it. Also, there was another war. We have this man in prison. Okay. Marital recrimination. I'm surprised to find my wife sulking in my study. If I look at her face, clearly there's something upset her. It takes me a while to convince the share concerns me. My beloved, I confess that Dora has gravely insulted me. I cannot bear the thought of being close to the course of the man who better. Why did you not tell me everything from the start? Even after discussing the details of the incident with us, I'm still unsure what to think of the whole affair. A good Samrat should stand by his Samrajni, even though we know who the lover is. Yet I cannot shake the feeling that not be telling me the entire story. I'll have a talk with him, my fellow comrade at arms. So that's you. You're the one that wants my throne. Bahar. Throw her in jail. The jig is up. Wait until we become Paragon of Virtue, because you will gain 1 level of devotion for this, so wait for it. From now on, you are to do nothing. But if any piece of India gets away from us, they will be dealt swiftly. But for now, let's go hunting. Think a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form. It was the largest heart I'd ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It is still an opposing sight lying there before me. This one will fetch a fine price. I know what you do. We should build a temple. Because our piety gain is so damn slow, so... Is there room for another? Yes, but I would prefer a city in Magad. Kondana, of course. Build a temple there. It'll take us 5 years. Luckily, that was the only space left. Because I'm saving that for a city in Magad, which we might as well do that now. Knowing the amount of development that's going to increase here. Should check those temples, like Rajagriha. Too bad it doesn't involve anything that gives piety, except for... Excellent buildings. Okay. Very well then. Gotta do something with that money. Would you like to convert now? You might. Now it's time for a feast. Good. Now we have a small health boost here. Come friends. The stew C. In a drunken stumble, Ronnie unlatched an enormous cauldron hanging over the fireplace in the middle of the feast. Savory broth welled forth that covered half the room in a sea of stew. The proud Raja Bhavanada, seated next to the cauldron, was caught in a rushing wave and loudly cursed his ruined appearance as grease ran down his face. Guests rushed to the other side of the hall as the thick mass spread greasy tangles among skipping feet. Given the insatiable hunger, Thakur Nagarjuna collapsed to the floor, swallowing as much as he could of the meat mess, while Maharaja Dipesh wretched watched another horde. Where's this mess? So ends another feast. So I just go home satisfied while I remain proud of the display of generosity. That said, Ronnie might carry more shame and satisfaction. The world turning into culture. Cleaning up will not be cheap. Of course, more money to spend. I still do not have a position. I just realized that. We should spend money for that one too. Let's see. Mogavai, 18. Or Shivaji, 5, and he's a lunatic. Give me her. And hurry up with that piety. Your learning skill is good. Little opinion, but yeah. There are other ways. Propose an alliance. Them. Okay, we'll get it. If it involves killing more of them, good. Because I need the devotion. A commoner of Rajput heritage has been accosted in the streets of Patli, put over some minor offense. By making a statement in their defense, I could perhaps convince the Rani Vihanaka Asaraj be equally Rajput to my good character, but I might risk scaling my superior moral fiber. I swayed you in the first place so we can convert. And we got it. I guess we just have to wait for a theology-related event in order to get the conclusions. Hey. Let me see. I gotta stop this stupid nonsense before it gets funny. It's almost like I'm waiting for her to just admit adultery, and therefore, excuse to... You must understand, I don't want to hurt you. Well, everybody knows that. Everyone but their mother knows it, so... Bingo! Now, get out! It's alright, I got enough piety. Bastard child's gonna be blessed curse. What does it really mean? Yes. We got a bastard child. Who was the bastard exactly? Well, going to have a bastard child, so... Someone with high learning. Because when you have high learning, that means more piety. See? And I already got enough children that I need as necessary, so... We got enough giants, smarties, beautiful children. But if you were going to tell me who would be the breadwinner of the family, it would be him. Because he's handsome, giant genius. Yes. So it shall be you. You have the highest learning. I'm gonna need it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this is a celebration we're talking about. Get the money! Now, quickly. Patronage. I didn't see your other skills. All I saw was learning. We should be alright. At least I hope so. Because there goes my diplomacy. I just need your help to have more piety gain. Which will definitely get it over time. Either there to just wait for a theology-related event. Don't take it until you become Paragon of Virtue. That's the key. Yes, the temples that Mother built is what gave me that big piety jump from earlier. Now all we have to do is just sit back in peace while we get some more levies. You will pay for this insolence. Wants Bahar. Not good, she's too well liked. Each of these chevaliers here. Look at the gains. Religious relations, theology, focus, learning, devotee, pilgrim, aeod. You don't give me enough, but still, it's fine. Takes an eternity to have to get anywhere. Wish I was a wise man so I can hold mystical communions, but my next pilgrimage won't be until, oh, good couple of years. But we'll be able to host the Grand Rite this year. I don't mind my children getting more kingdom titles once I die. At least I haven't done any sinful acts. That's good. It's good that in my younger years I stayed away from adultery. I'm a soldier and a veteran and overseer. Another Grand Rite in Mugget. More in an area. This way. Careful with the stress. Oh, actually I failed that one. Instruct me in the art of strategy. Well, actually this way. It's for the defense of this nation. Scheming against my guests. Let it be known. Almost there. This way. You know, I don't want to start converting people. Especially the giants of Magan. Not yet. I need my Marat Purohit for his learning. He's my friend? Well, why don't you come on over here? What have they done to you? I don't mind having more friends in my court. And of course, we gotta do something with all that money. Hey, what about the old... Oh, we don't have that innovation yet. I was about to say the diamond mine. Needs windmills. And a concentric husk. Old Devagiri. Old home. Time to get you an improvement. We have neglected you. So we've been mainly focused on Patliputra. Can unlock another legacy if you wish to. You know, go for this, because, better guests will be attracted. More claimants, better fighters, maybe. Better commanders, perhaps. Has nobody left the room? No. We know one's going to be. Where? Oh, I hold this, right. I totally forgot about that, Here. Take care of that. My old Yavanna friend. Leather. Bound secrets. Which letter are you talking about? My good brother? Well, supposed alleged good brother who's wise. He's brought me a tome written in some strange code. Its leather covers decorated of our mistress's symbol. Our mistress? Oh, he is. He has been only able to decipher a few pages so far, but they are deeply fascinating. Unlock it together. We're both witches, right? Yes. Is that what they mean by that? So together, we will unlock its secrets. I'll be a religious icon, so the time it takes to convert a county is no longer increased if that faith is a higher fervor than my faith, so we can convert the giants of Magad easier. About a good year or so, then we're good. Oh no, you stay in there. I recognize your name. Again, just happy to make my living in Patliputra, our new imperial capital. I don't know if it's going to be permanent or return to Devagiri when it's further improved, our ancestral home. Come on, hurry up. If only we were an architect. Once we become a Paragon of Virtue, we'll start converting. We got enough money for one. Take stewardship, which will cost you 500. To become Chakravarti, we're going to need a little more, so save up money. Don't go hunting or feasting or anything else. Or any of those silly activities. Just happy to live in peace once, with a firm grip in the country. It's the maximum amount of levies it could give. Not to mention very good taxation due to absolute control, right? Keep an eye. Few months. I did the math. Just a few more months. Okay, 2 more months. Somebody wants to kill my ex. Okay. Can't blame it. This is a vassal right next door. Let's talk more about it. If only I had that land to myself, I mean, I got room for it. It's part of the Raja Magad. Somebody wants to kill my guess. It's my vassal in Shuvia, who's a theologian, which I will be one day. Let it be known. If it was against me directly or my immediate family, they go to jail. Those are the rules when it comes to secrets revealed. Know for my dedication to faith. Call the Brahmins. As we said before, with control all over the lands along the Ganges flow. I have some authority which rules allowed access to allowed access to the sacred waters and rituals. It's time to put Pujaris to formalize the story as to protector of the holiness itself. I will be the Lord of the Ganges, and be the steward of the sacred river. And with that I will gain a level devotion, and one step closer in being Chakravarti. Call the Brahmins to the river. For an entire day, from sunrise to sundown, I stand waist high in the flowing river. Well, or knee deep, waist knee high, because I'm a giant, you know. Cupping in my hands, I raised the water toward the sky before letting it fall over and over again. I am shaking by the time I return to dry land, where I'm greeted by my subordinate Majoris. I have sworn my protection to not only the water that has flowed through my hands today, but to the entire river, and through it, the eternity of existence. None can doubt my dedication to Vishnu. Call me Chandra, Lord of the Ganges. Just like Mother was the lady, now I am the Lord of the Ganges. And I am known for my dedication of faith. Before we do this final act, let me look real quick. Opinion-wise? Yes. Just like the Great Samrajni Saibai, Lady of the Ganges, uniter of India. I mean, she's the one that truly united the country. She was able to bring the opinions of people, no matter if they are Dravidians, Indo-Aryans, Greek minority even. She was able to bring them together as one. We are not just Marathis, Tamils, Greeks, Sindhi, Rajput, Kannada, Telugu, Oriya, Bengali, Burmese, anyone. We're all one. Our nationality is Indian. That's all that matters. I know some of you may not look that way because you may question my rule, at least during the offensive wars, but do not forget who Mother was. She was the one that united India. If it wasn't for her, we would have been stuck with this tribalist mentality that she mentioned about. Because she says that we can never get together if we stay stuck with the tribalist mentality. We have to stay together. Individuality is what matters. Serve as one. India. Now, she calls herself the Lady of the Ganges, but she was never Chakravarti. But now, at age 44, as I am the Lord of the Ganges. But now, hold on. I just, thought of something here. So in Termina Bhakti, I'll just have a good look at Patliputra, city under construction, and, among other things. Here's one thing, I want to do it on an auspicious day. 20th of March? Not really. That's the first day of spring to some people. But I want to do it on an auspicious day. We have the money for it, but I want to do it on a certain day. Also, who's the guest? Let's just different in Yadava. How much? Oh, that's enough. Good. Come on in. Because I want you to be the witness for this. August 15th. Become Chakravarti on August 15th. Because do you know why August 15th, people? Especially to you Indian viewers. Why? What's the most important day on the 15th of August in Indian history? I'm sure you have already answered yourselves, and you know why I'm going for it. That includes you too. Oh, we got time for a feast. Yeah, sure. You better hurry up. Oh, it's right up here. Is feast already over? That was it? That was a feast? Okay. Never mind. Anyways, the 15th of August is the day that India became independent from the United Kingdom. On August 15th, 1947. Indian Independence Day. And of course, the first, Prime Minister of India, of an independent India, was Jawaharlal Nehru. But now let's have this very day, on August 15th, 1080 AD, that Chandra, Samrat Chandra. Okay, slow down here. There. Even though instead of doing it at the Red Fort of Delhi, it shall be here in the Dhamma of Patliputra. Even though the farm estates are still under construction for about 8 months, which will get it done next April. And despite the fact the majority of the people here are Jains, which, hey, get to work on. No. Get to work on converting. Good enough. Anyways, yes, this is an auspicious day we've picked, 15th of August, 1080. It's the day that Samrat Chandra, Lord of the Ganges, son of Samrajni Saibai, Lady of the Ganges, the uniter of India, unifier of India, what's it called? On this very day, with the necessary rituals and ceremonies, I will formalize my divine status as the rightful ruler of the entire world. We shall consolidate the empires of India, and this very day, the Empire of India will be formed. And I will be Chakravarti at age 45. Gain 2 levels of fame, which means I will be a living legend. Gains divine destiny, rightful ruler of the world. And fervor increases by 50. Call the Brahmins, Pujaris, and once more attend these rituals. Crowds chant my name as I am purified in the waters of the heavenly springs. I rise as the Chakravarti, rightful and benevolent ruler of the entire world. My Brahmins tell me that it is time for the world to be guided by my light, but I do not need their assurances. As I gaze across the plains, I can feel it in my soul. The world speaks my name. So we have the Empire of India. I am Chakravarti. Chandra has united the center of the world and is the rightful ruler of its entirety. +2 diplomacy, +1 martial, +2 learning. And has become the digital liege of all kingdoms. The world speaks my name. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is now India. Seuna Yadava Empire, which would be the alternate name. But ultimately, it is the Empire of India. Even though it uses the same coat of arms as the Yadava. Even though our level of splendor is reputable, but will become well known. So, we may be Samrat, but call him Samrat Chakravartin. And she could be, well, she's a scholar, that's the thing we know about her. She will be the Samrajni Chakravarti. Because back in Crusader Kings 2, you go from Samrat to Samrat Chakravartin in a united India. So we've accomplished our single most major goal this entire series. And with that, one would think that would be the end of this series, but that's up to you. Because for me, I am exhausted. Because for 3 days straight of recording, because this day of recording was on November 21st on a Saturday. Days before this new patch that came to Crusader Kings 3. With the ruler designer and whatnot. Which that ruler designer will be used for the upcoming Bosnian series. Which, matter of fact, I will announce this right here. this next episode, well, I don't know about episode. You viewers can tell me, do you wish to see the continuation of this Indian series where we will be fighting against the likes of the Arabian Empire or unstoppable Mongolia and the like? But that's only if we can, get our act together. I mean, the purpose of this series was to unite India, and we did it. It was a long and hard road, but we did it. Oh, and by the way, Sir Samrat Chakravartin, where's that crown? Or is it? Opulent crown. That's the Samrat's crown. Put that on. I know he's a little too tall, but you get the idea. That's the Samrat's crown. Forgot about that for the ritual. But hey, it's still August 15th, so technically he is crowned Chakravarti. So there, you can see it right here. Now, anyways, we've united India in this series, and even though we also control parts of Tibet and a tiny bit of Makran, but nonetheless, we've united India, and that's our color, the saffron color, the color of victory. Jai Hind, Jai Bharata, that's what they will be saying. So it's up to you, viewers, if you want me to continue the Indian series for at least a couple of episodes, because from then on out... Oh, and I just noticed I have a bit of this too. But anyways, because the next videos that I will be posting will be the Bosnian series. So, yes, you could say this series is complete. One story ends, but that's at your discretion, people, if you want me to continue this for a couple of episodes or not. Because now we will go to the lands known today as Bosnia and Herzegovina. That will be the setting of the next series for Bosnia. Yeah. And this will also be the first series to be using the ruler designer. So as we said before, one more time, we go from Marathi to the Bosnians, which unfortunately there's no Bosnian culture during this Indian playthrough, but one thing I will predict of what the Bosnian series is going to be like. It's probably going to be like the Indian series, except way, way harder. Even though we were knocked down from a single county, and what could be hard for the Bosnians? The only difference between the Marathi and the Bosnians is the distance from where they're at. But what do they have in common? Well, they're both fierce warriors in their own right. Except Iwoodican, if you want to think of it, Indian mentality versus a Bosnian mentality. I would say that the Bosnians are kind of like the Tamils a little bit, as in fierce and independent. And we kind of lived up to that reputation for the Bosnians in Crusader Kings 2 in my Tazalovic series. They were a fierce, independent people. Even the Bosnians were admired by the Sogdians during the Sogdian series, and the Sogdians themselves, they think the Bosnians are like the Sogdians of the West. But again, you get the idea. But anyways, we'll stop this episode right here. And for the last time, if you want me to continue this series, it's up to you, viewers. These next videos I will be recording is going to be for the Bosnian series. So, get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Bosnia is coming back to the Lord Master channel, but in Crusader Kings 3 form. But, until then, so long for now, and for all Indians, we wish you peace. Namaste. Jai Hind. Jai Bharata. Jai Ho. Victory. Peace. God's bless you.